Hey, hello all. So, is there any questions, any doubt in the previous classes?
No, not for now.
Everyone is good?
No,
Okay,
no
Yeah.
for now. Good.
Oh, that's great. That's so let us start for today then. Okay, we will be touching couple of more topics. As I am telling you, these are building blocks because when you need to write down a code, you need to be aware about what is the syntax of their methods, what different, usage are there. So we will be going to talk about couple of things today as well, and maybe we will try to achieve all of this stuff in approximately next week. By next week, we should be able to complete. Okay. Now, when we are talking about very basic functionality, then you should be aware if I need to print something, I will use a method or a function named as print. Okay, this is a print function. Very fundamental, widely used built-in function. Built-in means when you download Python package, okay, with Python, some function will come automatic. But some functions or libraries or whatever you say, you need to import them. Okay, import from where? From the internet. So there is a way to import them that I would be going to describe maybe later on. But currently, you should be aware that if something is not built in, you need to import it. Now, what I was saying that it is a built-in function and it display the output. Okay, which output? Any output what you wanted to display. This is the primary function, and it is a way, maybe you can say, to show something to the user. Because yesterday I was talking about front end and back end language, and as this is the back end language, if everything is done in the back end, how user will come to know that what my script is doing. For the same, we will send some kind of logging kind of message, you can say, and we will use this print function, okay, to pass the message to maybe user. If I open the command prompt, just give me very simple. I will go on Python. I will say print. Anything you can print like hello. If I'm printing, you can see the output is here. Hello. If I am printing anything, maybe print 10, you can see output is there. If I am printing maybe 10.0 or 345, whatever, it will print the same thing, which means under this print curly braces, I will say round brackets, you will get the information. It is very simple. I am talking about it. It's not only single. There can be more. Like if I am taking some names, like name is Python, okay, and I can say time is 8:30 p.m. Uh, okay, I can say print course. I need to talk about, okay, maybe I can say like that. Course, and here I can take the argument like name, and then I can say time, and I can take time, yes, and I can say about time. Okay, one thing very important to understand for you people, Python is a case sensitive language. If your argument time name is started with caps letter, you need to say this variable in the capsule. So what I did, if I will just try to explain in a very simple word, I am printing some data, okay, and along with that data, I am also printing my variable. So when I am using my variable name, the variable value will come. So this data will be as it is get printed. So you can see this is as it is, which is getting printed. Name. Name is a variable. Its value is Python. You can see Python value is stored. This data again automatically without any information change, it will be there. Time. Time is this variable and the value of this time is 830. Now how it is able to understand that it is a variable or no? So if something is enclosed in this double quote, it means it is a string. If you see here also I am using string in the double quotes. Okay. So string will come as it is, but if it is not enclosed in anything, it means it's a variable and the variable value will come. Any question so far on this topic?
No.
Okay. Similarly, if let us say I am taking two variable a equal to 10. Oops. Maybe I have to come out of it. Again, Python. I am using a variable a equal to 10, b equal to maybe 1 to 3. I can do like that also. Print output of a plus b. Okay. So, which means you can directly put some values as well. So, if you see, there is an answer. Now, when you are using a print statement, then I can use one keyword like f. F is formatted string, which means F will say that there is some string and some are the values. So values can be entered in the curly braces. That is the syntax. So let me show you the same. If I need to print out this thing in a better way, I can do like that. Print. And now in the print statement, I can start with F. Okay. F will say formatted string, which means there are some values which is taken from the arguments. Like here the argument is A. The sum of A and B, okay, is equal to, I can do over here like the same thing what I did earlier. I can did over here. Now if you will see, it will be get replaced. So earlier, if you remember, when I need to print out something in the variable form, I print like this, course is, and then I give the variable name. And then again I say time is, and then I give the variable name like that. So I had to start something, close something, then variable name. Start again something, close again something, then variable name. So that was separated with comma. But this time I am not separating anything with comma. I am putting everything into a same string, but this string is the formatted string. And wherever I will use this curly braces, this will get replaced with the value of my variables. Is this
Okay.
fine? Able to understand this concept? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm thinking no questions. So maybe we can proceed further. Fine. So this is your bit like maybe you can say print function. So you can take this print function to any way. Let me tell you, you can also, it can be used a formatted value also. Like, let me show you. If there is an, or maybe I will show you this in, not here. Let me first talk about strings, and then maybe I will gonna talk about those things over. Okay. Now, before going ahead, I need to talk about that whenever you are using your code, okay, just give me a minute, somebody is doing. Okay, right. So whenever you are writing down a code in Python, let us open a Visual Studio Code so that we can able to understand. So let us say I am printing a string. This string is welcome, welcome guys to learn automation. Okay, and I can say print this. Now, if I am printing this, it will throw me an error. Why? Because as I told you, A in small letter or running letter or A in the caps letter will be get treated as differently. So it should be a small a first of all. Okay. And here you can see this is the output. The output is correct. Now, if I need to give some comment, I can write down over here just showing the usage of usage of print function and comment. So if you see over here in ID, there are different colors. This green color is representing that this is a commented thing. Okay. So if you change the code, make sure to update the corresponding comments to reflect the changes, because outdated comments can be more confusing. Okay. And no comments is also not good. So comments are really very essential part of your workflow. Whenever you are doing anything, you need to use the comments. Comments start with your hash. Whenever maybe it can be started in your line also. You can write down anything. So your Python code will not see anything whatever after the hash. Okay. Now let us say I have two lines. Any line. Now I need to comment them all. In case of your Visual Studio Code, you will press Control plus K plus C. And every line will be get commented out. Okay. If you need to uncomment, Control plus K plus U, it will be get uncommented. So I am just writing down maybe you guys get it. Control plus K plus C. C stands for comment and U stands for undo. Okay. You can just remove the comments. Uncomment maybe you can say. So these are the shortcuts in your Visual Studio Code to comment multiple lines in one. So commenting is really very important, guys. Try to use this commenting.
What is the control? You said control plus K plus what? Is it V, the one on the bottom?
Okay,
The second.
it is U.
U. Okay.
It is C. C as in Charlie, U as in umbrella.
Yes. Okay. Plus
Okay.
K U. Okay.
Then, if you talk about the data types, yesterday I was talking about the data types, that it is OOP language, object-oriented programming language. The very first data type I will start with string. String is
Okay.
nothing but a sequence of character. These character can be letter, number, symbol, white space, anything. So, like if you need to write down name, it means a string. If you write down an address, it means a string. If you write down an email, means string. So
Okay.
your file content, user input, web page content, anything is string. Okay.
That's right.
So
Okay.
strings are one of the most fundamental data type in Python, which is
Okay.
used extensively in your program to represent or manipulate some textual data. And when I am talking about data type, the data type can have one of the two properties. So any data type, if we talk about, that can be mutable and that can be immutable. So what does that mean? just try to find an analogy that you have a maybe radio or something, Alexa, whatever. Okay, it is playing some songs. Okay, and there is a mute button. If you
Okay.
put a mute button on, it means it will not speak at that time.
Yep.
But if there is no mute button, it means you don't have any control. Either you need to plug it off or maybe exhaust it with the battery. So here mutable means when you have control to change the variable value. I'm not talking about variable. I'm talking about variable value.
Okay.
And if we talk about over here, immutable, it means when it is defined, the value cannot change. And when we are talking about string, string is immutable type. Okay, which means if you created a string, it cannot change. So again, do not get confused. If I am putting a variable value like string, so this value cannot be changed. But if you will put after some time that okay, maybe after value. So this is a jar. A is a jar. You can put or you can replace anything from here. But I am talking about this value. You cannot make changes into this value. So because some of the data type like list, if there is 1, 2, 3, 4, I can replace this 2 at the second position and I can put 5 over here. Like 1, 5, 3, 4 it can be. Okay, after some time, same list. But in string, if you write down something, it cannot be replaced. Okay, you need to maybe write down a different string, but the same string will not help you out to make the changes. Any question? Then
No.
when you are writing down any data type, there are different syntax, over there. Like if I need to declare a string, I can use like that, Python. Okay, which means I can start or end with double quote. Same way, I can use the single quote also, Python. Okay, so it is not interchangeable. Like you cannot say that I am starting with single quote and ending with double quote. No, that is not a way. So according to Puppet design guidelines, which I was talking yesterday also, you can stick with any. Good to stick with one rule, whatever you like, single quote, double quote. Be
What
with
is
that.
that? Is it PEP? PEP what? PEP 8?
Puppet is a style guide. Yesterday I was talking about naming convention. Remember?
Yep.
So this is like it will talk
Okay.
about what are the best practices in the Python. Bit
Yeah.
like that.
Python naming convention. Okay, I wrote it. Okay. Python naming convention.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just go with a single thing. Okay.
All
Now
right.
let us say if I have one line code, I can use like this. Hello. Okay. I can use like this. Single quote. Hello. Or if it is multiple lines, I need to use either 3 times single quotes or double quotes. Like hello,
Okay.
hello. So it need to be 3 times. Okay.
Okay.
So this is multiple lines. If you need to store, you can use maybe 3 times single quotes or double. Any question on this?
It's okay.
Okay.
Hello, please, sir.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
missed this. I don't understand why you use three quotes. I
Two quotes.
understand. Yes, two
So
quote,
if you
one
see,
quote, two quote
if
is
you
good,
see,
but three
if you
quotes
see, if you see here,
here is two quotes.
it's double quote. I am not
Yeah,
using
double
2
quote.
times. I am not using 2 times. Okay. I am not using 2 times single quote. It is a double quote. So if you
Yes,
see, there is a single quote, and if you just press shift plus single quote, that double quote will come. So what my uh, point was that you can write down a string like this, hello, okay, with a single quote. Also, you sorry, maybe let me take like B, and I can give one more variable. Okay, please don't use such names, but because this is a very initial class, I am just
can use
using.
one quote also. Yes, I
See,
understand here.
I can use like that. Now, if I need to print A, B, C value, I can just print all the values. Okay, you can see welcome to learn automation. Then B is hello. Then hello one is C. So you can
Yeah.
see this is a way to like store some data in the form of string. These all are strings. So if I
Yes.
show you A equal to hello, if I show you the type of A, string.
String.
If I am
Yes.
showing A, maybe hello again, and then
String. Also.
if I will check type of A is string,
String.
which
Yes.
means string can be declared by single quote or double quote. But if I have a bigger string, let us say this is my complete string, then what? Then I will be using, let me just remove from here. Let us say this is my bigger string. Okay. And I need to store this whole string in one go. I can use either 3 times single quotes or 3 times double quote. So now if I will print the value of A, can you see? This is the value of A.
Okay.
So 3
What is the type? What is the type of A now?
string only, but
Is
it is
list
in the
is list
multi-line.
or string?
It's the multi-line, but it is a string only. See,
Multi-line. I don't.
see,
Okay.
try to
Okay.
understand. Sometimes your data cannot be occupied in a single line.
Okay. I'm get it, sir. I'm get it.
Yeah,
It's multi-line object. Okay.
multi-line. Yeah. So when
Yes.
you need to go for multi-line data, okay, but it is a
Okay.
string data. Let me give you an example. Let us say show run. If you are taking a show run, it's a very big lines, like maybe 100 lines of data.
Yes.
So you need to store that data in one variable. Then you need to use 3 times single quote or double quote.
Okay.
Is this fine?
Three time. Use three time code object. Yes.
So I can just write down over here. This is a data in the single line. This is a way when you have multiple lines.
Okay. Okay.
It can be single time 3 quotes. It can be single time, sorry, 3 times 3 quotes. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
No
Three code.
questions?
Good. Sorry.
Okay. Let's proceed. So now let me show you one thing. If I am putting A equal to 100 and I am checking the type of A, what is the type? Integer.
Integer.
But if I am saying A equal to 100, now if I will see the type of A, it is a string. So how Python is able to understand it is a string? By using this syntax.
Cool. Okay.
Although the value is 100 only, but this 100 is not considered as an integer. It will be a string.
A string. Okay.
Is this point
Okay.
clear to everybody?
Okay. When you use quote is for string.
It's string.
Yeah.
Yep.
We will be gonna talk
Okay.
about a lot of code, don't worry. But currently,
Sorry to interrupt you. I think maybe I can ask that one when we're done. But I would need the syllabus. Was that sent to me already? Has that been sent to me already? The syllabus?
syllabus for you is customized. It is not sent because you only go for F5. So how we will be proceeding as an overview I am talking about. First, we will be
Okay.
gonna discuss the fundamentals.
Sure.
Where I will be picking up your all the basics, fundamental things like what are data types, okay? Then what
Thank you.
are functions, different functions of the data types. Then you need to create your user-defined function also. Then I need to talk about loops. I need to talk about conditional statement like if, else, and bit like those. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so
Okay. I see that. I think I have the syllabus. It was sent to me. I have
no.
it.
But that syllabus is not true for you. That is what I am saying. Because for you people, I will be putting more focus on F5. So rather than adhering that syllabus, I am changing your syllabus. I won't go for everything which I write down over there for Cisco. So I will cut down that topic and put more topic in F5. Are you getting my point?
Yeah,
No,
sure.
I'm
Because
not getting.
I think you say you this course is F5 and Cisco.
Cisco,
That is
yes.
what we were
No,
made
no,
under.
no. Wait. What I am saying, I cut down some topic. I didn't say all topic. Okay. I will not go in a very detail with Cisco. Rather than I will go in detail with F5.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
understand one thing. When I am teaching Python, okay, this Python can be applied on any vendor. So your main goal is learn Python. You can learn Python on Cisco also. You can learn Python on F5 also. Now it's your choice on which vendor you want to go. Or the same knowledge can be applied on Palo. Same knowledge can be applied on Fortinet. Same knowledge can be applied on anywhere. So that is what I am saying. That my motive is to teach you Python. I will cut little bit topic from the Cisco, add on in the F5, so that same information what I had to talk to the
Can you
Cisco
give us can you give us our syllabus in terms of what we are doing?
You can take that syllabus as baseline. But
Yes, a baseline, yeah.
as a
Because there
baseline,
are some of the things that I would want to ask questions about, because I see the model 2 is talking about Python and Telnet and all those sort of things. So
I
if you get
will not touch Telnet. Why? Because
okay,
Telnet is no more used in the environment
yeah,
now.
yeah, but
So no need
maybe
to worry about
Telnet and SSH, right?
SSH I will
And
for sure.
yeah,
SSH.
and we want to understand all this, or what is called paramico and all those kind of things.
Okay, let's wait for that. Okay, maybe when we will come to module 2, we will talk about that.
Yes. Okay.
First is the
So we are on model 1.
fundamental.
Is it? Are we on model 1 right now?
Yes, one module.
Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Fundamental.
Just want to follow a little bit.
And
Hello?
for
Thanks.
others,
Hello?
those do not
Hello?
have syllabus, just
I
give
can
me.
share my screen.
Just
Momento.
give me it, please. So for those who don't have syllabus, go to the netminion.net, go to the courses, and here you can see Python, automation with Python. Those who don't have, okay, I am talking
Yeah.
about that. Please download the syllabus from here. Okay, I am giving this link directly to you people.
Please. So okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you can just maybe download.
Do you teach Palo Alto also? Not in terms of Python, but do you teach? Okay.
We do.
Okay. Yeah. I will take that course after this. So
We'll
just
talk
want to make
about
sure.
that. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's jump back to the course. Yeah.
Sure.
Cypron, you was saying something. Please go ahead. Sorry for intervention. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah. Cool. Go ahead.
Hello?
Cyprian, go
Wait.
ahead.
Hello? I can share my screen. Momento.
You wanted to share your screen? Is there any question or something?
A problem, momento. I can share my screen.
Okay.
Visual Studio.
Let me stop sharing.
Thank
You can.
Thank you. Yes.
We can see now.
So git bash, okay?
Yes.
Then A plus B,
Yeah.
good, okay?
Right.
So good. Visual Studio. Visual Studio. Yes. Example. A est le Mister et B,
Right.
je pourrais pas print A,
Right.
okay?
No, just press the run button. Why run button is not coming there? Have you installed Python?
Oui,
Yeah, I think he has Python.
Can you click on
No,
extension?
extension. You don't install extension.
No. He
no,
does
no,
not
pas,
use
pas,
Python.
no installe pas Python. Yeah.
No,
J'ai pas
Fawa, can you explain what he's saying for us?
Okay, please, Cyprien, il faut installer l'extension. You need to install extension. Click on
Python.
yes, Python extension. Click on last
Uh,
option.
Last
Going back.
button.
next,
Down. En bas, viens 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 en bas. Yes. Non, non, remonte. Yes, here. Yes, click on here. White Python.
Python.
Yes, Python. Yes, you don't install it. Yes, voilà, ok.
Ah,
Okay,
Okay,
so
First
right
one,
there.
first one
And then
now.
the first
First,
one,
No. First one, le premier. First one. Yes,
the
Python. Install.
install.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
This is your.
inst-
Voilà.
no,
first one,
Non,
first.
install. Non, first, free version.
Just click on the install. Don't click on that.
Click on it. Okay, voilà. Yes. It's good.
install.
Install.
Okay, after this,
Yeah, it's
you need to save the file with the extension .py. Okay. Once that is done, you
Okay.
can run this program.
Okay.
Okay, Cypher?
Okay.
Yeah. Let me share
Thank
my
you.
screen.
I am not see.
Okay. So let's come back over here. We were talking about strings. Okay.
Okay.
So if you see, this is the like okay, I was talking about syllabus also. So that is the syllabus. And then we were talking about string. Now, if in the string, I need to give some value of IP, like 1.1.1. What is that? That is a string. Okay.
Yeah.
If I am giving a value of VRF, let us say, VRF maybe NetMinion. Okay. So what is that? That is again a
String.
string.
A string.
Now, if I am using a variable like ping, here in the variable, I can put like that ping, and now I am giving you another way, okay, to replace that curly braces. Now I am not using app. I am giving you another way. Why I am giving you another way? Because there are different ways. You can adopt any.
Okay.
By this way,
Can adopt any style. Okay.
any. So here I
Okay.
can just write down that replace these variable with IP and VRF name. Now, if I will see the value of ping, you can see, oh, I need to give a space. So maybe in the ping, I can give over there a space. In the VRF, I can
Okay.
give over there space and then ping. Now it's fine. So I hope you people are able to understand that this stuff is doing again the same thing. In the string, it is putting in the curly braces, putting the value of IP. Here it is putting the value of the VRF, and VRF is what? NetMinion. IP is what? 1.1.1. And if you see the ping value now, it is ping. Here it is ping. Then this curly braces is replacing with IP. Then VRF. Then this curly braces is going with the VRF. And the VRF value is NetMinion here, and IP is 1.1.
Okay.
So this is another way, okay, like formatted string. I could do it like with ping one as well. Here I can just do like F, which means it is a formatted string, and that is cool. I will say over here I can say it is IP. Oh.
No, it's not good. Ping girl.
I need to write down
Well,
F dot ping.
voilà. Ping girl.
IP, then VRF, and I can say over here VRF.
Yeah.
And that's it. And if I will see the value of ping one, it would be same.
The F not in the dot is
Okay.
the F is outside the code. Yes, like this.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So if you see the same way, okay, ping 11111 and VRF net. So this is one of the two ways. Okay, you can use any. So whatever you feel like good, you can use any. But I am just trying to show you how you can manipulate your data when you are printing something. And print function is really very important when you need to represent some value to the client or to the customer or to anybody. Okay.
Ping. Equal
in a
with-
human readable format. When you need to represent something, then again, this print will come. And string, what is the string? I hope you people are now able to understand. Now, let's go more about strings. Now, in the strings, whenever you are using string, even let us say if I need to issue a command, show run, I need to press a enter, right, on my keyboard. But when you are writing down a program in Python, then this will be treated as /n. /n means new line character, which means
Okay.
move the cursor to the next line. Okay? /n.
The slash n is called a new line.
New line character. Yes.
Okay.
Now there can be /t character,
Okay.
which means tab character. It insert a horizontal white space. The tab key when you press, right? Tab space comes under the word if you have ever used like that.
So the slash t is what?
Tab character.
Oh, the
Putting,
tab. Okay.
Tab.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Now let me show you. Maybe you people will able to understand from here. Now let us say I am printing something. I am saying this is first line, and then I am putting /n. Automatically, my Python will come to know that it is a new line. I can say
Okay.
this is second line, and I am pressing this like that. Can you see the output?
Yes.
So
Yes.
automatically it is going to the new line. So /n is bit like going to the new line. But if I
Yes.
replace this with /t, which is a tab character, you can see a tab space is inserted in between them. So
Yes.
maybe it's not a good
Print.
example. Let me use like that. Name.
Okay.
Okay. And here I can say /t, and I can say here maybe when, and then maybe /t, I can say age, and then again I
Okay.
can say age /t, and maybe just for the sake
Okay.
of printing
Okay.
it, you can see
Yeah.
name
I see it.
and
Okay.
age print.
Yep. Mhm.
So that is value like how you are writing down. Now,
Okay.
see, I told you that when you are representing a string, either you can go with like this, hello,
Yes. Yes.
or you can go with single character like this, hello.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Now, my question, if I need to print something like this, C exclaimed, wow.
Mhm.
How I can print it out? This string I need to print out.
French.
So I can, if I need to print it out, let us say I am putting in A, and I'm
Okay.
saying
That's the variable.
C exclaimed, wow, with exclamation sign, closer. And if I will see the value of A, see, it's like that. But I need to have wow also in the double quotes. So if I will use like that, it is saying, sorry, syntax error. So what I can do, I can use single quote over. Like that. If now you will see the value, it is good. Getting my
Okay.
point?
Oh, yes. Yes.
But to make your life little bit difficult, if I need to print out like this, she is exclaiming, wow, this is what I need to store or I need to print. Then what should I do? Are you getting my point? What I am trying to tell you?
No, I'm not really getting.
So I am just saying this is my string. If I will try to save this string, this will say error. if I will try to use a single quote to store this and single quote to end it, there is a single quote over here which will treat it as end, and again you have an error. But if you will try with double quote over here, this double quote will treat it as end, and your string will again throw an error. You cannot even store it.
Okay.
So how to store this data? That is my question. Now question is clear?
Question is clear now.
I am just talking about question. Question is clear, right?
Yes, yes. Question is clear.
Now, to avoid this thing, you will use this. Let me show you. Here, let me first do it. Then I will explain about this. If I will check the value of A, what happened? Just give me a minute. What? Strange. Why this sign is showing? Just give me a minute. Let me maybe check on Visual Studio. A equal to the value is this. Oh, no. Oh, it's not getting code. So here I need to use print. See, here it is showing correctly. I don't know what is the issue with your. Okay, first let me show you. See, can you check the value?
Yes.
This value of string is having a single quote also. This value of string is having the double quote also. When you need to replace the spatial meaning of single quote or double quote or any character, you need to use backslash before the same. So when I am putting a backslash, I am saying, I am educating my Python interpreter that please don't treat this as end of a string. That is a way. Do not treat it as a in the syntax. It is a row string. Leave it as it is. Or I can do like that also. I can do like this also. I can just copy if I will remove this. I can write down like that. I need to check the row string. I'm sorry for that. Maybe row string syntax I need to check. Okay. So there is another way to avoid this. That is a row string. I will be gonna talk about row string maybe later on, because we need not to use it in our codes. But I'm just telling you how you can replace using this backslash. Is this quite clear? Guys, am I audible?
Yes. Yeah,
Yes,
you are.
yes, yes.
Okay. Point is clear to you, like what I am trying to tell over here?
Yes, sir.
So that is a way, like in your string, you can have some data which maybe you need to use with, like, it can have a single quote, it can have a double quote. So if you need to ignore a value, you can use backslash. Now let me give you some more example. Okay. So let us say if you need to provide some absolute path in your Windows or somewhere, you need to give some absolute path like that. C, then maybe uh, desktop, then maybe you are having a folder name with Tango, okay, like this Tango, okay. Now /t is a different keyword for Python. Now Python will say what? Python will say, sorry, this is a /t, and /t means a tab space. So you cannot give such kind of data. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So in that case also, what you can do, you can use to time like this. So if I am putting a equal to, and I am using this as a string, I can print, maybe let's treat as a, take some other variable b, and if I will print this, print b, let me delete the previous one, and you can see the value. It is giving me the exact value what I am trying to throw. Is this fine?
Okay.
Sorry?
Okay, sir, it's fine.
Okay, that's good. So that is one thing. Now let me go ahead and talk about more about string, because string is really very important, very crucial for your whole like stuff. Whenever you are writing anything, you will be write down in a string, and string have some inbuilt functions, or we can say methods. So as I talked about print, print is what? Print is also inbuilt function. Similarly, string has inbuilt function. So like you can find out the length of a string using the function or built-in function named as length. So this is length. Here you can put the your string, or maybe the name of variable who is containing the string. You can able to find out the string. Then there is a method named as str. It will convert anything into the string if it is convertible. Like if you have 10101, it is a digit. This digit, if you convert into string, it will be bit like this. Okay. Then you can check the same using the type function. So type is what? Type is also a function. So let me maybe show you something. So if I have a value, this is my a value. I need to check the length of a, which means what is the value, what is the how many characters it is including. So you can see total characters are 24. It will also count a special character. It will also count the white space. It will also count any alphanumeric character if there is. Okay. And if I will try to check the type of a, so type of a is for sure, it is a string. Okay. But if I have the value like b, and b has the value 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, if I will check the type of b,
Integer.
now it is integer, but I can say to convert b into the string. So you can see if I'm making it into the string, now there is a single quote in the start and in the end, which is showing that it is a string. Okay. So you can convert your float or maybe your integers in the string. Okay. Now let us say if you have a string, and in your Python code, maybe let me give you an example. So my string is, I'm just for the sake of to show you. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Let us say this, I have a string like this, hello string. Now I can use a dot lower function to make it in the small letters. Okay. I can use a dot upper function to use in all the things in the uppercase. See, very simple. I can use like a dot capitalize if I'm not wrong. Maybe spelling mistake or something. So it's sorry. Maybe I can use title. Title. So very first letter will be your in the capital, rest will be in the lower letter. So you can see that. Or I can use swap case. So swap case means you are just changing the uh, upper letter into the lower and lower letter into the upper. So you can see this this string, whatever letters are in the uppercase will be in the lowercase when you will make the swap case. So you can try with it whenever you are putting something into your maybe in your script you are writing down, and there is a heading type you need to display, you just convert it into upper. You need not to write down it in the uppercase, right? If you have already write down in the smaller case, even then that is fine.
Okay.
Okay. Any question?
No question. I think
No
well,
question.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Fine. Now let me show you some more. Let me show you some. Let us say I have a string and the variable name I am using a log. Okay. And the log is device eth0 has the IP address 1.2.3.4, whatever, and MAC address, any address, 0010 1234 ABCD, whatever. Okay. So this is a log. Now this log is what? It is a string. Actually, if you will see, what is this? This is a string.
yes.
Now let us say out of this log, you need to find out only this IP address. Just giving an example. Okay. So which means if you let us consider shoreup. If you have a complete shoreup, then you need to find out some IP address or maybe some interface IP address or whatever. So for that means you need to search the string and you need to find some right out of it. So for the same, if you need to find out something, you have a function named as find. Very simple. But before that, I need to talk about index. Okay. Maybe let me talk in the whiteboard so that people can able. Index. So whenever you are writing down anything like welcome, in Python, okay, Python training or whatever. Now it will start from 0 and in the last, if there are total 11, it will be 1 minus 1 means ending at the 10th position. Similarly, from here you will see it will start from -1 and end at -11. If from here to here you want to write down, that is how index will get used in Python. If you are finding out a value, let us say this data is stored in A. If I will say, what is the value of 0th position? The answer will be W. What is the value of maybe first position? The answer will be E. Are you getting my point? So that is how indexing I can use. So indexing means it is very valuable when you need to use substring. You need to find out substring. And to find out substring, we will use the function find. Now this find function is to literally it will find something for you. Okay. So you need to say find and whatever your keyword, like in my case, if I need to find out the IP address, if it is there or no, it will find that keyword and it will tell me on which position it is, on which position it is, which means if I need to find out in, and if in is at 8th position, it will give find will give me the answer equal to it. Is this point clear to everybody?
Yes.
Now let's try with it. I have this whole string, which is for sure is a is stored in a variable named as low. I can say output, again a variable, and here I can say find. So I wanted to use find low find. Okay. Here, if you see, it is talking about which string you wanted to find out. You need to tell that. Can you see every description is this talking about? So let us say I want to talk where is IP keyword which is coming. Okay, I can print this, print whatever value is there in output, and let me just run this. Can you see it is giving me the index that it is the IP is coming at 20th position. So if you see from here, it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and from 20th position, the IP is coming. So white space is also treated as a your index. So do not forget to use that. So if you have 2 times IP over here, okay, the first time will get considered and only the first time will come into the picture. Now for that, maybe later on we will see how we can manage. But currently it's very simply, I am talking about strings. So let's stick over here with the strings. So this point is clear to everybody how this find function work, what is index. Any question from anyone, please feel free to ask. Is there any question, guys, in this 3 line of code?
No,
Not good for me.
not from my side.
No question, yeah? Okay, great.
No.
So
Method.
similarly, there may be, different more functions you can use. One function is itself named as index. So index will also find out the same thing. Okay, it will try to see, okay, what is the index of IP if I need to find out. Maybe let me see. No, not here. Instead of find, can I see the index? And let me print this. Can you see? Same answer. But if I will find out IP1 for index, so it is throwing an error. It is saying substring not found. But if I will use the find function, please try to see. It is giving me a special value which is -1. It is not throwing any error. So please try to understand. Later on in my program, if I need to check, I'm just giving an example. If I need to check that device has in my, or maybe let me just give you an real-time scenario. In my case, I have 2 versions, version 1 and version 2. I need to check this device is running on version 1 or on version 2. If it is running on version 1, maybe some specific set of configuration I need to execute. If it is running on version 2, maybe some another set of configuration I need to execute. So on the device, I will try to find that, okay, in your show run, check the version and either it is matching with version 1. If it is, then that is good. It is version 1. If it is not, then it is version 2, because in my environment only there are 2 versions. But when I'm trying to find it out using .index, if it is version 2 and I am searching for version 1, it will give me some errors. And errors is not good for your program. Better, I will use find, and in version I will check version 1 is there or no. If the answer is greater than 0 or maybe 0 or greater than 0, I will able to understand that version 1 is found. But if answer is -1, it means it is not found. So -1 is useful in those scenarios where I can compare something and I can find out that if it is -1, for sure, it means it not able to find out that particular substring. If it is not -1, it means it found something. Is this logic clear to everybody? What I'm telling over here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So that is how your version will start. Now let us say I have a string. Let's not take so bigger name. Interface. Okay, I am just using INTF. And interface is maybe gigabit, Ethernet, 1 by 1. Okay. Now I need to check either this interface starts with better go with that Visual Studio Code, because it will give me a lot of values and also. Okay. Now I need to check printf. See, give me that starts with either it start with G or no, or maybe gigabit. Let us say I have gigabit interface, fast Ethernet, 10 gig, 25 gig, or whatever. I just wanted to check either it is starts with gigabit or no, and I can print that value. Now when I will print, you will see some result, true or false. Can you see what answer it is saying? False. Although
Yes.
it is starting with gigabit, but it is giving me false. Why? Anybody?
Case sensitive.
Yes, it is case sensitive. So what I can do? First, I can make it is in the lowercase, okay, and then I can put that function. If you see, it is showing me as true now, right? So just convert it either into the lowercase or maybe the uppercase. So you can check something if my, like if my string is starting with something, ending with something, I can count the occurrence of something if I need to count. Okay, I can just count that, okay, this keyword is coming like a equal to hello. Okay, and I need to see that, okay, a dot count, and I need to count what? Maybe occurrence of E. Okay, and let me just print the value of A.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Sorry. I need to store it somewhere and print that value. So you can see it is showing me 10 times it is coming. Okay. So that is how little bit, small functions, you can just go with it and you can check either it is,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, if you're writing down a program, maybe you can write down like that, IP 1.1.1.1, I talked about. Then if you need to write down domain is what? Like google.com or whatever. It is what? It is a string. If you need to give the port, let us say if somebody is giving port, any port, you can convert that port into a string. Why? Because later on you need to represent full address. So if I talk about full address, let us say, okay, full address is what? Full address is, maybe I am just making it as a, I can just say it is IP and it is port, like that. Okay, and I can print it. Print full address. Okay. Just put enter and it will automatically take this. So you can see it is giving you the full address like 11111.
But why you not use Paul like integer? You can say Paul 18 directly, and you make Paul, you transform a Paul to string
Right.
before.
So why I here it does not make any relevance, you are right. But when you need to concatenate, okay, concatenate.
Okay. Understand. You can concatenate integer. Okay.
Yes, you
Yes.
cannot concatenate a string
Integer. Okay.
and integer, right?
Okay.
You cannot do
Yes.
that.
You are
So
doing good.
I was first trying to show you that, but then my mind changed and I write down this program. Okay.
Okay, you are doing good. Okay.
Yeah. But later on in our programs, I will show you. So you need to concatenate two things. And the
Okay.
second thing is integer. So you need to change the integer to the string. And it can be vice versa also. Let me tell you, it can be vice versa. Let us say something I am getting from customer. It is like this, 1, 2, 3. Okay, which is a string. If I need to convert it into integer, it should be like this, int of a. It will be 1, 2, 3. Okay. But if a is having the value like this, and if you wanted to make it as like again int of a, it will give you the error. So for that, we will be gonna use another function in the string. So I'm just introducing with functions today. So inbuilt functions. So there is a function, very simple. See, if you see the name, the function itself is talking about what I am doing, is digit. So I will, if a is 1, 2, 3, okay, and I will say a dot is digit, okay, it will say that, okay, either it is a digit or not. That's it. If it is a digit, I can convert into the integer. So later on, I will talk about it. Sometimes you need to convert a string into the integer. So for converting it into the integer, first maybe you can check either it is a digit or no. If it is not a digit, then don't go for int function. If it is a something like yes, you can go with it, then yes, you can go. I didn't talk about booleans, right? So first, maybe I need to talk about something which is booleans, because here the booleans are coming. See, there is something named as boolean in Python, another data type. Very small data type like integer, like float. There is a very small data type named as boolean, very small. It has only two values. Either it can be true, either it can be false. Only this. So boolean data type represents the truth value, and truth value can be true or false. So these are the two values. And when I am talking about true or false, please be aware it is case sensitive, which means the first value should be always caps, rest are in the running case. So whenever I need to do some kind of logical operation, so every time I will use booleans. Is it fine?
Yes.
Yes.
So let me show you maybe again. If I have some value, because interpreters show me very quickly. Let us say I am going to the Python again. A equal to 10, B equal to 5. I can say if A is greater than B, true, or vice versa, false. Now this value, true or false, whatever is coming, it is coming with like what? As a Boolean. I can check like that also, that if A value is equal to B, it's showing no. So in Python, I need to talk about this as well. In Python, if you are writing down like this, A equal to hello, which means single equal to you are assigning some value. If you are
Okay.
using like this, A equal to 5, so it will see the variable A, the value which is stored into the variable A is equal to 5 or no. So this is just checking either it is equal to or no. Is
Okay.
this point clear? If I need to say not equal to, it is bit like this, A not equal to 5.
Yes. Yes. I
So
know that
these
one.
are some
Exclamation.
variables, although I would be gonna talk about it later on. But since I
Oh,
am talking about Boolean, so
I
I
didn't know. I didn't know that was a Boolean, but I know that the equal, and then the exclamation equal is not. Okay. Okay. All right.
All right.
so if I will see the truth table, if you people are aware in your school days, true and true, is
True.
true. True and false is false. Or maybe false or true.
Results.
It is true.
False.
So no,
Uh,
it's or means if any value is true, then it will be true. Okay.
true.
In end, both values should be true. So you can use even these kind of operations as well, but just don't think more about over here. I am just trying to talk about what is your booleans. Now let's jump onto a program. Let me write down a small program for you people. Let us say I have a show run output. Okay, because I need to write down it in the multiple lines. So I use this 3 times. So how it is, it will be like this, building the configuration in Cisco. Then maybe talk about current configuration, and then it will talk about uh, 1 2 3 bytes or whatever. So then maybe let us say I am just putting a garbage stuff over here. Okay, maybe version 1.1 or anything. I am not putting more things. You think that there are n number of lines, and after that there is uptime is 1 year, 3 weeks, 2 days, 5 hours, and 30 minutes. And then again there is some garbage value, and that is how your show run value is stored. You stored it into a show run value. Now I am just giving you few minutes to you people. Think only about logic. I don't want syntax. I don't want anything. I only want logic. Think about logic. I want the value of this stuff. I hope you people are getting my point, what I am trying to find. So I am just want to have a substring from a main string. So think about it and give me some logic so that I will write it down and we will check some. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Audible.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So think about the logic and then tell me.
This is multi-line object.
Sorry.
I said this is multi-line object.
That is true. It is a multi-line string.
Object.
That is true.
Yes.
Yeah, it is a multi-line string. But my question is, this is a string. Or let us say, okay. Later on, what we need to do. Let us say my script is logging into a device, and then it is giving me the uptime. And I am only interested in the uptime of the devices. So I have, let us say, 500 devices. I wanted to find out the uptime of all of the devices.
You want to say what? I'm not understand.
I'm sorry.
You want to see what?
Uptime.
Uptime. You want to see uptime only. Okay.
Only
Okay.
uptime.
Okay.
So I am just making
Find.
the same analogy over here. I
Okay.
just write down this value for you
Yes.
people because
Okay.
I haven't shown you how to log in into the disk. I
Yes.
store it into the showrun. Later on, this value will come also from the device. So my question is, find the uptime from this string because
Yes.
literally it is a string only. So if I need to find out uptime, how I can find out? That is my question.
Okay. I'm using.
Question is clear to all, right?
Question is clear, sir.
Yeah,
Question is
so
clear.
so you want us to the
Please.
uptime is already there, which is 1 year, 3 weeks. That
Yes, you want one method to print
Yes,
out uptime
yes,
on the screen
the print.
directly. Yes,
yes.
you want to print out only
I
uptime
Okay.
I want
on
this
the
value.
screen. Yes.
Okay, so then we can do print, maybe is it print?
See, what is what I
I'm
want
saying
to
you can say find where you find. I'm make a find with, but I'm no. I want to count how many.
see
1, 2, 3,
what
4.
I want to find. I want to
Yes.
find is this value.
Yes.
Yeah, so
So I will store this in a variable
okay,
named
to
as
find
to find.
uptime. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Yes.
I need to find out first of all where it is. Means starting index, right? In starting index, I need to find out from what? From here, showrun. And from showrun, I need to find out some value. What value I need to find? This value I need to find. I can say it like this. Are you getting my point?
Okay.
So this will give
What
me
what
some
is here?
value
What?
like at the
Huh?
100 position. Yes, sorry.
Continuous,
Sorry.
continuous, continuous.
Okay. So it will give me the answer like at 100 position it is starting up or 200 position it is starting up anywhere. Now I need to utilize this value. Okay. So I will say, what is the end of line? So this is my starting index. What is my ending index? Ending index will be the next line, right? So I can say from showrun, just find out the value of next line. From which line? From the line where I need to find out to find, or maybe I can just write down uptime. Okay, are you getting my point? Ah, it should be like this. Now I can start printing. What I need to print?
Okay.
I need to print showrun,
Okay.
and this showrun. I didn't talk about slicing. I am really sorry, guys. I didn't talk about slicing. Give me a minute. First, let me maybe give you this value plus length of 25. Let me show you something, and then maybe I will be gonna talk about some more things I need to talk. If I will print this, and it is giving me some error, starting index plus length of 25. Print starting index 84. Uh, can you just hold for a minute? maybe print ending index is this running. No, even ending index is not running. Okay. Okay, before that, I need to talk about something. My mistake, sorry. See, if you have a string like A equal to welcome. I talked about index. Now let us say I need to print out only this. I can say A starting with 0, ending at second position. Okay, so it is 0, 1, 2. So my answer will be WEL. Now similarly, out of this, this is a variable who is containing the string. I can provide start position, I can provide end position, and I can also provide the number of steps. So everything is optional. Start is optional. If you will not put any start, it will start from the very first character, which is 0. End is optional. If you will not use any end, okay, it will, or maybe you need to put end 10, 20. So it will start from 0 to 10 just to specify. Steps is also optional. If you will not put anything, it will take as 1 like WEL. But if let us say I am saying welcome and I am saying this is containing a in the A and I am saying A and slicing like that, starting from 0, ending at maybe 5, and steps are 2. So it will first take W, skip this, go over there at the second position L, skip this, go over there O, bit like that. So this is named as slicing of a string. Guys, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
hear you. Yes.
Nice.
Okay. So maybe I missed this. So this is something like with your index, you can spice it. So, sorry, slice it. So you can strip also, but I will be going to talk about strip in a moment. First, let me check my program and let us do the same stuff. Now, what I need to do, I need to find out, this is my show run. I need to say show run. Then I need to specify my starting value. Okay, start variable. Then I need to put my end value, which means where to end. Start value I have able to find out. I have seen from here that it is giving me the start value correctly. How I find it? I just try that I need to find about uptime is. So uptime is starting from here, maybe at 84 position. So I got that point from where to print. Okay, uptime is. So I can just print from here uptime is. Now where to end? Ending position should be this. So I was trying to find out this ending position. So what I was saying, ending index equal to show run. Okay. So my complete show run output I am trying to find. Then I am saying new line, and here it should be it is not taking like the, just give me a minute. Let me think the logic. And try to print this. And just give me a minute, guys. Finally, I am able to find it out. So what I did, I was finding out with a string, but this guy how it works, which line from which maybe keyword I need to start. So I am just saying this is 84. Start from there, and it is calculating that okay, if you start from 84, new line I am observing at the 134 position. Now, if I will print this value, let me just show you. Let me just hash hash. If I will print this value, can you see? I am getting exactly what I want to print. Any question to anybody in this whole concept? Please ask.
I need to see the to see all video after to very understand.
Sorry,
Right
which line?
now,
Which line?
no, I'm saying that I need to check it after because now
Okay, after class. After class.
yes,
That's
after
fine.
class.
You can find out. You can find out. It's all right. So here, end position, I am trying to find. Here, start position, I am trying to find. Here, I am printing start position, and position. Okay, that is how I am writing it down. Okay, guys, maybe let me give you this program on the chat. So I need to wrap it up over here. Okay, we will meet next weekend and we'll talk about a lot of things over there. I don't want to bombard with the position, sorry, these topics by today only.
Can
So
you please send us the lab so we can install it in our
so lab
environment?
currently is not required. When it will be required, I will give. Don't worry.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
No problem.
Thank you. So
Okay,
we'll
thank
meet
you,
you.
guys.
Yeah, we'll meet you next week.
One share desktop.
Sorry.
Momento. One share desktop. Momento.
I didn't get. Pause. Can you please
Python.
translate?
It's not Python. It's not Python. One share.
He said, hold on for a second.
Okay. Hold on.
See that you want to share a screen to Python install. You have a issue. Cyprien, we can check together Python
Okay.
installation.
Okay.
No issue.
Sure.
Are you hear me?
Sure. Thank you.
Okay.
If there is something, maybe you can put me over the one.
See?
Okay.
See desktop?
Yes.
Tu vois, on est